Hey, what's up guys, Young Flux back here for another video. Today this one's going to be a bit different. I'm going to be breaking down the production of the first song on my Void EP. The song itself is called Void as well. So we're going to start with the beat here. Unfortunately I don't have the FLP files, but I do have all the track outs here, so I'm just going to kind of break down the different sounds I used and basically how I put them all together and how I turned the rest of that into a song. So the first thing I started out here was this really spacey Travis Scott type loop. I just grabbed it off Looperman, honestly. This was actually one of the first beats I made, to be honest. I think I have it labeled here as the number 38. So it's the 38th beat I ever made. So when I was making the Void EP, I actually went back into my files from about a year previous and found this beat and decided to use this one. So anyways, this is what the loop sounds like that I used. So as you can see, it's just a really slow, spacey kind of loop. I would even say it's almost more like a Young Lean type loop. So next I added in the hi-hats, and again just a really simple hi-hat pattern. So then after the hi-hats come in, all the rest of the drums hit, and when the rest of the drums hit, the first thing I added was this kick and the 808s. So this is what the 808s sound like. So kind of matching the same vibe as the original sample I used here. It's just kind of a slow, kind of almost like spaced laser kind of sounding 808s. So then I have the kicks hitting at the same time that the 808s hit, and it just makes it sound really hard. So then I have the snare and a clap layered together. And all the drums together sound like this. And then add the sample into that, and you get the final result of the beat for Void. Alright, and then, so next I took that beat and I added my own vocals to it, and I'll open up the vocal project. Alright, so here's the project files for the Void song. As you can see, here's the beat that I just showed you. Alright, so along with the beat, I was going for the same kind of vibe with the vocals as well, sort of a dark and spacey type theme. So when I recorded the vocals, I recorded them onto this blank track here with no effect onto them, which the vocals with no effects sound like this, respectively. Let me just get them to a different track here. So just by themselves, I have 3 separate vocal tracks, and one is just going down the middle, one is panned all the way to the left, and one is panned all the way to the right. So the vocal track going down the middle sounds like this.
You are my drug, you fill my void, the one that you can't avoid. You are the one that stole my soul. Knew it from the start, but just can't let go.
And then I put these 2 vocal layers behind it.
You are my drug, you fill my void, the one that I can't avoid.
Alright, so then you add all three vocal layers together and you get a way more full sound.
You are my drug, you fill my void, the one.
And then add that to the beat and you get this.
I'm a drug, you fill my void, the one that I can't avoid. You are my drug.
Which is almost the final result we have here. Next, we just added more effects to some of the tracks. Alright, so the main vocal here, we just kept the same. We sent it to a track here that's just built blank and doesn't have any effects on it. But our background vocals here we have on track 3, which on track 3 we are using an EQ. And all I did in the EQ was cut out the lows and I boosted the highs a tiny bit while making a couple cuts around the high mid and the low mid there. Then I added a bunch of reverb. And course my Antares auto-tune, and my auto-tune settings are like this. I put the humanize to 40, retune speed is 30, and the key of the song is D flat minor. And so without any of those effects, the vocals sound like this. And we add them back in.
You are my drug, you fill my void, the one that I can't avoid.
I'm also using Spitfish as my de-esser, and I'm using Sound Goodizer, and I just have the preset kind of like this one here. And that's pretty much it. I use Fruity Chorus a bit just to again kind of add to the spacey vibe of the track. And I think what helps a lot is just stacking the reverb on there as well. But yeah, that's pretty much my song Void, and that's how I made it. This project was made almost a year ago now, but I just thought I'd revisit it because it's kind of nostalgic. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications to know when I upload next. But it'll be tomorrow. But thanks for watching. Peace.